Coming to you from beautiful Washington, D.C. as the Wizards prepare to take the court. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. The Pelicans coming to town, hoping to notch one here in this one-game road trip.
And they prove that they know how to beat this team. We saw that in the first meeting. Can they make it a clean sweep on the season series? We'll find out tonight.
You know, they certainly have the confidence. Their challenge is going to be play with the same effort and energy as they did in the last one.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Incredible athleticism from Murray, a combo guard with some serious elevation.
Siiigh gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
DeRozan in the corner. Over Williamson. Siiigh grabs the rebound. And the Pelicans with the possession. Here's Ingram. And no good that time.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And Coulibaly gets it to go.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
So it's the Pelicans now after the basket by Washington. And that one's good. Ingram.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Here's Carrington. The offensive rebound. Pass to Sabonis. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Sabonis inside. Another shot. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, Sabonis able to finish on the interior. That's pretty.
For 3, Murray. Washington with the rebound. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, thanks, Kevin. The Wizards head coach did talk to me a few minutes ago. The first player that coach mentioned was Zion Williamson. He said, we don't see anyone like Zion all year. His power is unmatched, but Zion also has the touch and burst. You have to create a wall around the basket. Now, we've seen Zion play, and I think he's going to break through that wall more than once. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Coulibaly. Zion Williamson making his last shot. And the basket is good. Coulibaly's got his second basket of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And it's Williamson missing. Washington leading now by 5. And while the offense is developing, Alex Siiigh is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Pass to Sabonis. And stolen by Williamson. Here's McCollum. Finished off the break.
And credit the hustle from McCollum there. When he sees a chance to capitalize in transition, he attacks.
On the wing, DeRozan. Inside. Sabonis. That's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wizards foul. Carrington. First personal foul. First team foul.
Ingram outside. Wide open look here for Murray. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Murray's got 5 now.
And that's the shot he's developed and worked really hard at. Murray's hands lightning fast.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Here's Hardy. A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. Misses off the left iron. Murray outside. Pass to Siiigh. Shot clock at 5. The second chance effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And there's Murray flexing on the D there. Big-time score despite the contact.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Final.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA? And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And so Murray nails both of them. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible. We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds of nothing but big-time athletes. Domantas Sabonis doing work.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
29 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. And stolen by Murray.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good on the triple. And here we go. Washington fast break. And that one's good. Ellis.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Wizards lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here's Ingram. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Ellis outside. Offensive rebound. Holmes, that's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Ingram, finding the lane, and slam dunk by Ingram.
More and more we see Ingram attack on the drive and convert it. His length and skill allow him to do so many things.
Back to DeRozan. Up top, Holmes. And another miss by Washington.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Hawkins shot good. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
For three, Ingram. Washington with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game is the second of two straight at home. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And how about when Ingram turns on the Jets, especially there in transition?
Pass to Ellis. To the inside. It's stolen by Jones. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram has become a foundational player. C.J. McCollum says he wants to be great. And to be great, you have to be able to create. When you're selfless and you're willing to do whatever it takes to win, it becomes contagious. McCollum praised B.I.'s feel, IQ, and commitment to the game. Kevin?
Not as committed as you are, David. Hey, thank you so much for that. And the Pelicans making a change here. And stolen by Song. Williamson with the block.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
New Orleans on D. They trail by 3. Pass to Coulibaly. And the shot is good. Coulibaly's got 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Here's Ingram, driving inside.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using those long arms to knock that one away.
DeRozan in the corner. Over Williamson. DeRozan's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And right by the defender. Got to stay on your toes defending McCollum.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
1:41 left to play in the first half. Coulibaly with it. He's got 6. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And we've seen so much offensive growth from Murray. He's become a guy who can have nights like this.
Ellis outside. There's the pick. Pass to Song. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And we've seen this type of effortless dominance from Ingram before, growing accustomed to carrying the load.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Sabonis with the ball. Jones covering. They get the rebound. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 8 points.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, Koulibaly. 8 points for him. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Out left to the wing. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Wizards. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pelicans trailed by 4. Murray for 3. The Pelicans get another chance here. Second chance shot. Hits that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Koulibaly, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Murray for the tie, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And I like to see Murray dictate the action like that inside. On the front foot, forcing the defender into a foul.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Yeah, just a tremendous find by Domantas Sabonis. This guy plays the game the right way.
Here's Siiigh. Pelicans pull it in. Murray outside for the lead. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Murray's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans. To the paint. Here's Siiigh. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pass to McCollum. Here's Murray.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Washington trailing. DeRozan scanning the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam. Here's Carrington. 6 points for him. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever's required to get over that hump. Kevin?
And David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. I'm hopeful they're going to get over it. We thank you for the report. No one near Williamson as he lets it go.
Zion
A
Williamson.
three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 6-point New Orleans lead. Pass to Song. And stolen by Williamson. Murray for three. Rebound, Washington. On the wing, Koulibaly. He's got 10. Five on the clock. Shot to stop the run. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going to the block. Just rubbing it in their faces with that move.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Carrington. He has 6. Off with the layup. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And, you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
Williamson outside. With the drive. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Pelicans ball.
Just 5 on the clock. Murray, good.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Washington calls timeout. Wizards trailed by 9. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
And so here is New Orleans. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Here's Ellis. Here he goes. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's Kispert, and they pick up 2. Kispert's got his first points in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Carrington. 6 points for him.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
The Pelicans making a switch here.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Right wing. .41 seconds left to play here in the third. Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got 8 points.
And that That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside, Jones. It's stolen by Wiles. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Fourth team foul.
And Sabonis, no good on that one.
Domantas Sabonis may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He conducts his business quietly, but boy, is he a force.
Into the lane. Over in the corner, Ellis. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Pelicans lead by 3. They'll be back.
The Pelicans, 64.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Wizards trailed by 3. Down low, and Holmes throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Alvarado with it. A 3 from McCollum drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Hardy. Going inside. Trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. And here is Ellis. 4 on the clock. Holmes. Pelicans pull it in. Here's Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Ellis. Goes back up. Here's Wiles. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Wizards trailed by 4. Pass to Hardy. Holmes, that's a screen. And it's Hardy with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. And so Jones nails both of them. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now Kispert. Pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end one opportunities.
New Orleans in the lead. Here's Murray driving to the basket. And it's Murray with the jam.
big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
To take the lead, rejected by Murray.
And how about the defensive reflexes of Murray, helping him get a hand on that one.
First personal foul.
No good on that one. And Washington making a change here.
The line for Washington. Corey is...
And it's tied up with that one.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Murray looking around. Knocked away. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Sarr. Goes back up. And another shot. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, huge basket from the big fella Sarr. This rookie is fearless.
Here's Ingram. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Cool and calm. Brandon Ingram. Wow.
Timeout, Wizards. Head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. And close. And it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Finished off the break. 37 points for DeJounte Murray.
And you have to appreciate the confidence that Murray plays with. He's never afraid to take the big shot.
And here we go. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Ingram. Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Coulibaly. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Murray right side. It's good. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
Coming up clutch. Murray loves having the spotlight on him.
Here's DeRozan. It's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Murray with it. Now defended by Sarr. A 3-ball. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. There's the try. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Wizards foul. DeMar DeRozan. First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Shooting for New Orleans.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Here's Carrington. Here's Coulibaly. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Wizards making a switch here. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's DeRozan, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. 12 seconds left in the game. It counts.
Assist goes to.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Stolen by McCollum, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
McCollum taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And so Murray nails both of them.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks.
Broken bummy, man, sometimes it was embarrassing. But held my honor, these walking around him meritless. you only believe half of what these tell you. I knew my drive had to be stronger than my fear of failure. I knew my time was coming, getting banks, I'm like Azalea. I'm dressed in green to make the league, and I ain't talking Zelda. And as you grow, your hunger grows with it. And the gimmick, I just put my soul in it. And I can never trust these that's stuck in their ways. The rap game of flick, y'all ever knew these actors portray. But hey, one chance just to make it at the city, huh? Two hands put together, I hope he hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. One chance just to make it at the city. Two hands put together, I hope he hear me. 3 a.m., my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. I'm a go-getter, yeah, a cold. I remember bank account really had no figures. Now I'm chilling someplace where they ain't got no winter in a villa. Waiting for the fall like they was yelling timber. Flow colder than winters be in Chicago. I've always had the vision. I see the with my eyes closed. Ain't grew up. I ain't got no phony bravado. Only time I clap that they was yelling bravo. Yo, I grew up in the home, but that's the perfect role model. So I do it in the song, cause some of these things I hold bottle. Knew I couldn't do it alone, but some of these things I won't follow. So I prove it on my own, give it my all on full throttle. There was no love for me, I was up and coming. I faced doubts and had worries, but I wasn't busted. Look, they tried to steal my glory, say it wasn't nothing. But God's the author of my story, not the play. One chance just to make it at the city, huh? Two hands put together, I hope he hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. One chance just to make it